You know what it takes, and you're ready today to take them all on. You got the measure of your man, and you know that you can go all the way. Give it to him. Yeah, give him a taste. Give him a taste of Kiwi. Kiwi. Show him you're the best.
I'm the best.
Give him a taste of Kiwi. You're better than the rest. Give him a taste.
Give him a taste, man. All right. No, my welcome back to another episode of the Kiwi NRL podcast. First, we have to give shout out to our sponsors, FitZone. Today, we're going to talk about Killcliff clean energy drinks. So they're basically like not like that at all. They have the purest ingredients, clean energy. None of that rubbish that you get from a V in that.
So I grab one.
Yeah, grab one off the thing there. Watch out with your cords.
I'm good.
So if you want that energy kick without the kick in the nuts, this is get some of this Killcliff into you. 15 calories of the best.
Woo! Nice.
So this is energy plus recovery. So it's got the electrolytes in that. It's got we'll just rattle off what it's got. No fat, a little bit of sodium, recovery. A few carbs in there, recovery. No sugar though. No protein. Ain't got much in it, does it?
So it's water.
So it's riboflavin, Vit B2. It's got that. Niacin, vitamin B12, panthogenic acid.
It's got taurine in it too, I can see that.
It's COVID-19. No. It's got all the good stuff.
Spicy stuff.
This is recovery, and there's an actual pre-workout as well, but you can get those. They're available at FitZone at the main desk there. So go in there and ask the girls that Killcliff said that the Kiwi NRL podcast sent you, and they'll charge you full price still. All right. Welcome back to another episode of the Kiwi NRL podcast.
Sorry, just trying to sort out my...
Adjustments. We've already been here for half an hour.
I know.
We've been here for half an hour, mate. Now you're adjusting your headset.
I set it up, but we're good. We're good.
Anyway,
I'm back.
We're back after a crazy round of football, to be honest.
Crazy.
Yeah.
How crazy was it? But, we're into recap of the round.
I would like to know how many points were scored in total this whole round.
Don't
They
worry,
put it up.
Don't worry, I've got it sorted.
He's got it sorted.
Oh, mean.
Did the Warriors play? Didn't look like it. Nah. But
Hey.
honest, jeez.
Oh,
Honest
how are
one,
you,
yes.
Lenny?
Oh, yeah, I didn't do that. I'm great, thank you. I'm very good. Had a squash tourney in the weekend down in Gizzy.
Nice.
But you didn't play though, did you?
I played this time.
Oh,
yes.
did you play?
Yes.
Shit, I'm losing time.
Last week and the week before I didn't play.
Shit.
Every
So,
couple of week.
Played a couple of young
How'd
So
guys.
you and Emma both played this
We
week.
both played
Yeah.
because the grandparents were there. Shout out to the grandparents.
Shout
Shout out to
Mike and
Surf City
Jenny.
Squash Club for having me. Took on a couple. I beat an 11-year-old. And then a 14-year-old beat me later that day. But
So that's like bowls, eh? One day you can be
Mate.
beat by an 11-year-old, and you can beat by a 90-year-old on the same day.
that's exactly what squash is like. But it was a good bit of fun. A few bevies afterwards. How are you, Jase? You all good?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
What have you been up to? What did you get up to in the weekend?
Went over to Hamilton. A little bit of early morning shopping, which is good. Get it over and done with.
What sort of shopping? Like grocery?
Nah. What did we even go over for?
Erotica.
Sex toys?
That's it.
You didn't put any multis on the weekend, did you?
We're going to bring that up this early.
Oh, we'll bring it up early.
Yes, I did put a multi on in
If
the
you're
week.
going to bring it up multiple times, you got to start early.
Did I get stitched up? Yes. Should I have watched the whole game? Maybe.
Possibly. But Tribe is usually quite trustworthy.
Yeah, I thought that was a bit.
Tribe, you really stitched me up.
It's free service, so you can't really
Yeah,
go
exactly.
too bad. I do like it too. It's got all the other teams are following that. Anyway, sweet Sammy, how about you, mate? How was your weekend?
I had a bloody good one actually. My sister got married on the weekend.
Oh, that's
so,
right. Biggie.
So it was a
Big
pretty.
night?
Oh no, actually it was a big night on the Friday night, and
Yeah, when you get together, When
Yeah,
everyone
we-
gets together and
the
that.
second one's always the big one because you can just keep drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking.
Yeah,
I
and not get
Yeah.
twisted.
It's like for your wedding.
That first night was pretty crazy, eh?
And then we went back to the campsite
The
after
campsite, yeah.
But the best thing about the wedding, I watched the Roosters there. Set the phone up.
Set the phone up. The
that.
classic.
Man, you wouldn't have been able to take your eyes off that game. With everything going on.
I actually saw some tries for once. Usually I go to the toilet and tries get scored, but
There was that many.
There were that many. It would be
Yeah.
pretty hard to miss it when you're scoring like a point over more than a point in a minute. The bridesmaids would have been stoked. They would have been off, you wouldn't have been harassing them. You'd be too busy watching your Rooters go around. Sweet.
Only rooting that's going on. Is Rooters.
All right.
Okay, my recap.
Yeah, recap of the round is the next segment. Hit us, Jase. What you got, mate?
Just about the scores this week. They were massive.
Mate, cricket scores.
Cricket scores. I'll go first because I got the stats and then you guys can ramble off that. So there was a total of 508 points scored.
508.
And that was the most since 2007 on the inception of the 16th team being brought in. So that's Titans.
Whoa, what the?
I think
it's mad.
most games besides the last one, a team got to 40 or more points.
So that's the next one. 2 games were within 4 or 6. It was a 4 or 6 point margin. 6 of the games were between 20 and 66 points.
Imagine getting on some of those odds.
That's unreal, man. And like
plus 60.
the teams that had the pluses, I think it was only the St. George and Manly. I think it was 42-22. That was the 20, and every other team was only one try scored in those games.
Madness.
It's it was quite crazy actually. I thought that also leads into another conversation I want to bring up as well, but we'll bring that up later.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's I don't know. Like, well, I was just looking. I just felt the comp was a lot closer this year until like now.
Yeah. Well, that just also it's.
Maybe teams are like who can't get in now are going fuck it. And then now teams that are going to the finals are like, we need to ramp up.
But but the thing is, I hate it because there's no reason to tank.
I know.
There's no benefit for next year for tanking.
No.
So
yeah, exactly.
Unless you want to leave that club and you want them to get rid of you.
When they had Raiders v Knights before the game, they were talking about Knights have got to put in a performance for their fans because they haven't all year pretty much.
And they did.
I thought they played bloody well actually.
Except for when they were.
Or the second half. Except for the second half.
Yeah. They didn't get any points, and then they were.
That's true. But they were in the game.
Opposition were down to 12 men, and they couldn't get across the line.
Yeah, I know how that feels.
I don't.
Anyway, another recap.
Broncos. Yeah. Okay. Is my next?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. I've got a couple here. What I've got: Rooters rooting opposition.
It's just a demolition.
They just bent them over.
And it was the players that aren't the.
Well, that Butcher got 4 tries.
4 tries.
What the hell?
I know.
And no, they were actually legit. Like that's probably the best game I've seen him play. If you take the tries away, he was everywhere, man. Fuck, he was good.
I just think that shows because when they started going a bit better, that's when like Manu was still coming in sniffing around the middle. Tedesco was playing a lot straighter. I think they've just decided to go through the middle.
And they're gonna have a dilemma now because Takiaho's back this week, I think. So does Butcher stay on the field or does Takiaho come on?
I think you'd leave. I mean, before Takiaho got injured, how good was he? Was he going? He was going okay.
He was a meat eater. He was
done his job, but I don't think he's as good as he was probably say 2 years ago.
But I see he's still not shit.
No, I'm not saying he's rubbish, but I'm just saying
you'd
have to be. Someone would have to play pretty bad to get out of that team now, I'd say.
Yeah, well, and here comes another situation. And same thing as why the Melbourne Storm's going well because Roosters had injuries early on in the season.
Now they're starting to
now
get
they're gelling, and then the same as the Storm is right now. So
and when they get another injury, they're like, well, we've got a few things up our sleeve now.
Yeah.
They were just. I think that's why you're seeing a lot of the second rows in that score because they're just ripping them to shreds in the middle, and then you don't even need to get that wide.
Unreal.
You have to go like one wide, and you're already in.
And it made those guys, say like the Manus, who went over 200 metres.
Yeah.
You didn't see them during the game because
just didn't get out there.
It did get out there, but it just that everything else happened, around them. And So
fair. No, it's and then the Raiders, that final try, that was crazy.
Yeah.
You gotta love it. If you're a Raiders fan, that's the stuff the Warriors used to do.
Yeah.
And you just always,
especially when you had
held out hope. You're like, well, we've still got a minute.
Yeah.
You just don't know what's going to happen. And there it was. Tapane to Papali'i, back to Tappers. I thought he was going to go all the way there for a second.
Same.
Then a mad pass over the top.
It's a great. That's what I love about rugby league is you can create those scenarios of those tries and get away with it. Rugby you sort of can't.
No, not
because it's a bit
so
more structured.
much.
But and then rugby league, you can just fucking do 12 backflips in a row, and
Yeah, you can get some exciting shit happening, that's for sure. And then the last thing I had was just Broncos. What's doing? What happened there?
Hey, what's what I said 3 podcasts ago. Hey, well they have a.
Are they gone?
Nah, they're still in the top 8. Still 2 points behind. Shit run home. So
yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
yeah, it's so that didn't even show a shadow of the team they were the other week.
It's unreal though. Like, it's just they've lost all composure.
But
It's
did
like
you
they
watch
did,
the start of that game and kicking on the second? I was like, man, this could be a good game.
That got me excited.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was messaging Jesse.
Oh, because he's a Broncos fan.
Yeah,
yeah.
and because he messaged me through the Warriors game. He's like, I bet you that swear jar is going to be full. And then
How's your swear jar going?
That's why I messaged him the next morning. I was like, how's your swear jar, bro?
Yes, that's all I had for that. All right, next 6-year-old. Oh, I see what I've done there last time. I stitched you up.
Yeah, stitch me up. That's what I was like.
I was wondering what the hell you're up to.
Me?
Yeah.
That was all me. Anyway,
That was
we were
him,
trying
eh?
a few different things here, fam. So, anyway. Yeah or nah, that's the next segment.
I wasn't ready, that's why. And then
Yeah.
you're just like,
I was like, what?
Jase.
I was like, why are you stalling, bro? You got to take this one on. You got to take it by the reins and like lead it.
Hey,
Anyway,
you know what? Yeah, no. I'll start us off.
how about you start us off? That sounds great.
Come out, I don't know, or you talked about it, or you guys might have talked about it a couple of weeks ago. I might not have been here, but 2-ref system.
Yes.
Bellamy says, bring it back. You and I was
Bring it all back.
I was
to
all for
you.
it when it they had it
it's
in
a
there.
hard one.
Yeah, but then I also when they took it away, I kind of didn't notice at the same time.
I didn't mind it when they took it away,
Yeah, because you can get away with more shit.
but there was less penalties in the ruck. It was like you literally that policed.
But then there was it.
You couldn't do anything.
I have thought about it since we talked about it a couple of weeks ago.
But then now the bunker's getting
Yeah.
more involved because
Yeah.
there isn't
Yeah.
2 refs. So
Did
now
you
you're
see-
like,
Exactly.
yeah. Did you see Broncos? Not Broncos. Dragons Knights game, and I can't remember his name, but he pushed the player as he was trying to play the ball, and then it got called as lost ball.
Oh yeah.
yes.
But if
Yeah,
you have two
if
refs,
you
you
had a
won't-
ruck ref, you'd pick that up. Yeah. So what's your opinion? Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having it back. It was good when it was there.
I mean, it had its pros and cons,
Yeah.
just like anything.
It's pros and cons like the bunker.
I would say, yeah, it's a year from me on the premise that they use the bunker less.
Yes.
Like, I don't want them bringing another one back and using the bunker the way it is now. Because then you're just, even from a business perspective, you're paying 2 people out there already.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
surely they can make a call. You got the touchies, 2 refs. Yeah, so it's a year on the premise that they use less bunker.
I'm definitely all for it. I'm a massive yes, because one, it controls that ruck, which needs to be controlled, especially with that third man in situation. And that's why I'm a massive advocate for bring it back. And then what you said, let the bunker officiate certain aspects of the game. Therefore, that second man can ref those small things that bunker don't need
In
to.
the ruck, yeah.
Because the bunker's not on the field.
No.
The ref is.
Yeah.
They take it out of perspective and they roll it back like 20 times and everyone's standing there waiting.
As soon as commentators say, as soon as you slow something down, it's always going to look bad.
So one thing I'd like to touch on, especially with that third man tackle, is that ref, that second ref, could actually go to the tackle and go tackle, and then that third man wouldn't come in.
Yeah,
you know,
you'd be like, you could call him out. You'd be like, Jared off the legs.
Yeah, exactly. So that's
Watch the knees. Whatever, how they do, like they call people offside, but the other ref could then you could see a lot less injuries.
Yeah.
So and then also you see a lot less talking points and especially in that third man tackle where obviously and then it'll revert back to players running in front on, not with their side on.
Not with their side on, yeah.
So I'm massive yes for it.
Nice. So it's 3 yeses. Yes. What was my one? NRLW kicked off this weekend. It was pretty mean. The quality of the games are just getting better each year. Do you see that young girl from the Olympic Sevens, the Knights team? She's in like 17.
Oh, 17, yeah. She scored a try, yeah.
She's epic. Anyway, mine is WA's women's team. Should have been straight in there this time round. They should have been like the first off the rank because it's just so annoying. The reason we stopped it is because of COVID.
Yeah.
The Warriors personally couldn't front up the money because we were having to go somewhere else and do our shit. So shouldn't the NRL just be like, here's some money for your women's team. Put a women's team in. Because they're all over in Aussie anyway, playing for other people now.
Well, exactly.
So I'm like, what the?
Yeah.
Then you could see the likes of that.
Gail Broughton.
Yeah. For Parramatta, that if, could play for a WAS team. It's just good for the New Zealand game. But
Pretty much the male version of Dylan Brown, actually.
yeah, it's actually a good little reference. I reckon they should be straight. They should have been playing in this second. Well, they missed the season last year, but
Yeah.
this season that's playing right now, Warriors women should have been in there, and NRL should have made it priority, given the fact we relocated over there, and then that's the reason we had to drop our women's team.
Yeah.
So there's a year from you.
It's a big yes.
Big year. So for me, it's a massive year as well. It's stupid not to say yes, but there must be something behind the scenes why that didn't happen. That obviously is not.
I'd say so.
That either
might be a money thing still.
I think it might be a money thing, and then once it all recoups again and the feeder system starts happening again, everything like that, because Women League in New Zealand's quite strong at the moment.
Yeah.
Especially in the Waikato Bay and blah blah blah. But it's and actually even at school level the women's
game's
league's
getting stronger. Yeah.
So
that's why I was a little bit gutted, because when we first got a team, I thought that's epic, because we'll start to get a lot of girls playing.
I think
league.
I think next year it's going to happen.
No, they've already released what teams are next year, and it's not us.
Oh, true.
That's why I'm still pissed
Oh,
off.
fuck.
Because we're back home. I thought, well, if we're not getting this season, we should definitely get next year's, and we're not in there.
Yeah, that's
pretty crazy.
That's
to think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've gone Tigers, Titans. They've added 4 more teams, and not the Warriors aren't added back in, which I'm really disappointed about.
And what's going to happen then? Well, and then it's all good having a small group, a player pool of teams, But I guess if you start widening make all 16 teams part of a competition, you get a situation where one team is predominantly better than everyone else, it happened in the Waikato women's comp this year.
Yeah.
Well, for rugby, rugby, where one team was just stacked of Waikato players, and then everyone was dominated. It didn't make a good competition. So I can understand keeping it tight, but
they added 4 more teams though. Surely, the Warriors get one of them. But yeah, that pissed me off. Obviously, they look at being able to afford it. Maybe Warriors also said we can't afford it. But I'm just saying, if it's down to the Warriors to pay for it, surely the NRL help them out.
So yeah, you want them in? Yeah, I want them in.
They should be in.
Yeah, Sam wants them in.
I want them on. Fucking oath I do.
Do you know what's
I wonder if it comes down to a thing like some of the other teams are just not keen to travel.
Maybe. I guess it could.
That shouldn't be a thing.
I know. No. It shouldn't be a thing because we do.
It could be in there. Maybe the cost of travel for sending, because they're probably trying to run the women's game on a bit of a.
I tell you what.
Shoestring.
They shouldn't be worried about money, because the attendance in the fucking NRL has been through the roof at the moment. So they can't, because obviously the NRL get a percentage of.
And then they got the TV deal redone as well. So there's money there they're investing in the women's game. I think it's just silly how we don't have a team. I don't know. It's like a big pool of women's players.
Oh, it just.
And so many of them have had to go and play for Aussie teams, which is all good. But there was quite a few that didn't make the cut who are from New Zealand this year, that are sitting out, that played for the Kiwi Ferns against Tonga, and they're not in this season. It's like, well, I'm pretty sure they'd make an but
is there a reserve grade?
I think there is. Yep, New South Wales have but that's where the Tigers team is coming from. That's stepping up next year. But there is a reserve style competition, but you'd think it'd be a no-brainer.
Fucking knock it on the head, NRL. Sort it out, mate.
It's a big pool of women's talent. Oh. The cool thing about
and not just
women's sport,
it's not just women's sport.
Yeah, the cool thing about women's sport is that now you get players. That girl came back from the Commonwealth Games, won a medal at Commonwealth Games playing rugby sevens, and then played NRLW, because they have shorter seasons than that. You can play both.
Well, was it
at a professional level?
Tonagato.
Yeah, she done. Yeah, that's right.
So she's obviously sevens, and I think how they should try to structure it is, if they want to create a bigger pool of players, let the sevens players play.
Keep doing what they're doing,
because
don't try and clash with each other. Because it's the same with the AFLW as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So there's one girl. She's a Kiwi girl. I can't remember her name, but she's played AFL the last 2 seasons, and then she's playing league. She hasn't played league since she lived back in New Zealand. But that's the cool thing about it, they have shorter seasons, so you can do a couple of different things.
And it's not like it's back in the fucking early 2000s where girls just catch and just
No, it's actually really good footy,
They can
man.
fucking hit. They can kick.
Yeah.
You know, it's even with women's rugby now. You know, I was watching watching the
that's right,
Black
yeah.
Ferns. Their kicker was kicking the goals from the sideline.
Back at the start.
10 years ago.
No, if
Yeah.
it wasn't in front,
I
you
even like that.
weren't getting it.
Talking about the shorter season, I would like to have a shorter season for the NRL
Yes.
and bring in just because we've got all this like especially with the Pacific Islands and all that, their teams are looking solid now. Run a nines comp just with international teams instead of like how the
how they
sevens
used to do it with the club teams.
Yeah, and
So they done that. That was
because the
quite
NRL,
good.
the NRL could run it.
Yeah.
The NRL could run it.
Yeah. I think the thing is they've signed that it's all governed by the TV deals, and they want X amount of hours of screen time for the money, and so that's why they've got like the fucking longest season in sport.
Yeah.
I don't mind the season. The NRL.
Like it's good watching every.
Coming back to what you just said, actually, having a shorter season might provide better outcomes for the minnow teams, because you look at like this week of league, the injuries are taking a toll on those bottom 6 teams. You know, so shortening the season might create better results for you know set clubs.
Well,
I think it's about a month too long. To be honest,
yeah. Say for example, if you do 20 rounds, you've got 5 less rounds to get yourself into that top 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it'll work a lot better if it was a bit shorter, just to fit, because they're saying we can't fit an international and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I just think
that's why if you have
so long,
shorter,
it's just so long.
have international, like you have time to do international then, and then the guys actually get time off.
Then they get their break. That's the thing that the NRL Players Association were wanting, is that less games, because the calendar's too long, especially if you're playing Origin and then playing for Australia or
like you only see a few
whichever nation.
players get to 300 because it's a hard game. So like, are you doing 25 games a season kind of thing?
even 2 weeks shorter. Shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's not what we're talking about.
Anyway, I thought about it today, but I forgot to.
Yeah.
No, it's a good point, man.
Good point, bruh.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so is it your last one, Sam?
Yep. So my ENR is: should the NRL have more of an input with in connections with the police in regards to death threats or anything of those sorts of things that happen to players, you know, especially with fans and stuff like that.
Yep.
Going off the Jackson Paulo incident on the weekend.
100%.
Yeah.
200%.
Yeah.
What sort of fan wishes like death on someone?
Yeah, and it's like different if say like we're watching a game, and someone does something shit, you're like, oh stuff, yeah.
Well, are you going to blame Tribe for fucking up your multi?
Well, a little bit, but like I was over it like the end of the night.
You didn't wish death upon them.
And the great thing, the Rabbitohs came out and said, if we find out who those
I seen the
motherfuckers
CEO
are,
say that.
then we'll cancel their life memberships. We'll cancel everything. You know, that's great great to see that. You know, the players are getting backings from CEOs of their clubs, man.
Because there's a difference between like what I was saying, like you having a rant with the mates, being like, oh stuff, why would you drop you drop that ball, and then someone actually getting on a keyboard writing, well apparently I'm going to kill you,
I'm going to kill you,
or your family, whatever.
Oh man, that
like it just shows you how weak they are.
It's just a game,
it's
bro.
weak, and it's I understand passion because I'm a fucking passionate sports supporter.
Yes, and I understand supporting
very,
passionately
I could imagine there was a lot of supporters this week watching their team lose to those margins. That would have been like gutted.
And the same thing's happened with Dewey as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So over the loss to the Roosters.
First of all, you don't want to go after Lebanese cuzzy.
He's got a lot of cousins.
Did you see what they said about when Tino said he was going to come after State of Pangai Jr.? When they were interviewing all those Lebanese fellas at the Bulldogs game.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like beep 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 beep. Come down here.
That's right. I remember that.
I fucking lost it actually.
That was crack up. So I don't know who's threatening Dewey, but
they were like fully hectic.
Yeah, they went fully hectic on it. But yeah, I reckon they should. I mean, it's just like if you threaten anyone who's not a league player to kill them.
The great thing about social media in respect to that is there is a trace of that stuff happening.
You can't say you didn't do it.
Because you can't hide from it. And it's but so going back to yeah or nah, fucking yes.
Yeah.
It needs to happen because it's going like the kids are he's just a kid.
Yeah. He had a bad game.
What they need to do is sit at that guy, whoever sit like I don't know if that'll work, is they sit that person with the player and the player goes, you know, this is how it affected me. And if it's a human being, they'll be like,
and like I posted straight away after that happened. He said, I hope Jackson just pulls out fucking 4 tries, fucking whips the fucking shit off those guys.
Yeah.
And it's shit for the Rabbitohs because they had to stop their comments
Yeah, they had to.
on their page, and it's like,
So who are they?
So it's more than one, eh? More than one person. Like,
yeah,
come
like
on, man.
that guy had a bad game, but like, man, everyone has a bad game every now and then.
Mate.
They've got the Cowboys, so...
Imagine the head noise, after that, too,
Oh.
after those moments. Because, like, you'd be gutted as. No one goes out there to be
and the
to
best
play
part,
on.
and it was great that Latrell is his teammate because he's been a massive personal criticism over the years.
He's got
of-
heaps of criticism. Yeah.
And then he's great at just telling people to fuck off,
Yeah.
or just rising to the occasion and just
Yeah.
smiling at people. And so I
I
think
think with Trell Mitt, though, he'll come out next week, fend 5 people.
Yeah.
Bloody do
Speaking
Oh.
of Latrell, though, him and Cody Walker after the game.
5 hours.
Travelled 5 hours, got to bed at 4,
Wagga Wagga.
woke up at 8 to do a kids camp kind of thing.
Yeah,
eh?
yeah.
Training
Hums
camp.
played league out Wagga Wagga.
Wagga wagga.
Or Tumbarumba, actually, just out of Wagga Wagga. That's
Honestly,
where he
no.
played.
That
Way
shows
out in the bush. That's
so cool, man.
hectic.
Nah, it's so cool, man. And that shows the caliber of those sort of players that they're just happy to do that sort of
Trell
stuff.
Mitt, that's it, man. He's the
Especially
man.
after a loss as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
That was
A close loss, that's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
You'd be like, no, I'm just going to get on the piss. But, credit to the boys. They bloody went down there and put on a clinic for the kids.
No, good effort.
All right. I'm still going to push the button anyway.
Now watch me do my dance. I'm the player of the day. Day. Player of the day. Day.
Did it all for the nookie.
So you can shut that cookie.
So no MVKs this round because we're going to do our form Kiwis teams each. I have the privilege of going first. So I didn't actually write it on the paper like I was going to.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, sorry guys. It's still on my phone. Just bear with me. All right, so I've gone. I found this quite hard actually. But anyway.
It was actually quite hard.
I've gone with. I haven't just taken this week into account. I've taken
Yeah, that's what I've tried to do as well.
all the rounds that we've been played since we've done it. So I've gone Joey Manu at the 1, Mr. 405 or 404 meters. I've gone Dallin Watini-Zelezniak on the wing.
Yep.
I just think he's just been super courageous lately and just been hissing it.
Apart from that one game, other than that, he's been fucking sensational.
And I've never seen him play bad in the black jersey ever.
No.
Probably going to... Mairata Niokore has been bloody good off the bench for the Para. But I've still slotted him into that centre spot. I just can't find anyone else. Like, there are other players, but I'm like... He actually played really well there, so I'm going to leave him there. I've gone... Peter Hiku. Had a good game against the Waz. Damn you, mate. Come on, uncle.
He rises against the Waz, though, eh?
Come on, uncle.
See him get smoked, and then who smoked him? He's like, oh shit,
Oh, yeah.
sorry, cuzzy.
Yeah. Let's say sorry to him. And then I've gone Ronaldo on the other wing. Dill Brown, Jar Jar Bless Hughes in the halves. I've rung Nasty into the starting. I just think he deserved to start.
Yeah, absolutely. I can see that.
A little bit of rubbish in his game, but apart from that, he's been going well.
Yep.
Got the Cheese at 9. Joey Tarpany at the other. Oh, fuck! Do you know what I've actually done?
You forgot Fisher Harris?
I've left out my cousin, the Fish. He hasn't played a lot of games.
He's been injured the last 3 weeks, so.
Yeah, so that's the reason. Okay, I'm just going to use that as the reason why I forgot. Sorry, man. I forgot you, bro. How good is it they've got enough players that you can forget them and still have a strong team?
Yeah.
Never used to be able to do that. I've gone Brenton Nikorda at 11.
That's good. I like that.
He's been bloody solid as, man. Like, he's been so good.
And that goes back to him being the quiet achiever of the team.
Just
But
plugging away.
The meat eater, the tackles, So
Yeah, so I've gone with that, and then I've got Ice Puppy on the other side. Naturally, this is a bit controversial because he can't play, but I've put Tohu Harris at 13, even though he's not.
It's Al NRL. I mean, Al.
Yeah, I know, but I've been trying not to name him because he's not put his hand up for internationals, but...
Fuck, I wish he would.
Come on, bro.
Foreign said that originally.
Yeah, he did. Maybe he'll change his mind.
Come World Cup or something.
Maybe he'll do a Sonny Bill. You know what Sonny Bill done to him?
Yeah.
When Sonny Bill's like, nah, Steve Kearney, I'm not coming. And then like, oh, bro, actually I'll come. And then like, so Tohu Harris is there in the photo ready to go, oh, bro, Sonny Bill's coming now.
And then Sonny Bill drops it over the line, slides over the line.
Samoa,
That's
yeah.
right.
Make it Samoa.
Um,
Still love you, Sonny. You're fucking god.
14. I was so gutted Aaron Clark got injured in the weekend. You see that?
No, it didn't actually.
Yeah, so he's been playing predominantly lock, but he'd be good 14, because he can play lock in.
Yeah, okay.
So he got injured. So I've gone Jeremy Marshall-King. I've got Kenny Bromwich on the bench still. He's probably not really a bench player, but he's still playing mean, so I had to put him in there. I've gone Griffin at Niame, or Neem at 16.
Niame.
He was good in the weekend too. And then I've got Jesse Bromwich on the bench. It's a bit of an odd kind of how I've thrown it together. You know, if I had to get Fisher Harris in there, I'd probably have to chop.
Neem.
Yeah. Imagine, well, that would be such a mean bench. You got both Bromwiches and then Fisher Harris on there. But I want to give Now, is he blonde or Ranger?
Who?
Griffin
I
name.
thought he was Ranger.
I thought he was blonde.
Oh.
Maybe,
Anyway.
maybe strawberry blonde.
Strawberry blonde and Ginger Ninja.
Yep.
Strawberry.
I'll put the Ginger Ninja in there.
Okay.
GN, Ginger Ninja. There you go.
GG. Right.
So that's my team.
Oh fuck! I forgot to put an 8 in there. Okay. Oops.
Not even.
I was so prepared too.
Yeah. You're very prepared.
Only running half of Horde Pack.
No, so Manu won obviously. I'm going to mix it up. I'm keeping Jordan Rapana on the wing.
Yeah, it was a big hard call for me
just
to pull
because
him
of
out.
his work rate, off that edge.
Actually, I knew what I was going to do. Yeah, carry on.
I've actually gone Dallin at 3.
That's what I was just thinking.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
you can shift Dallin and you still got Raps in the team. Lenny,
Exactly.
what are you thinking?
But
I'll just read it out.
yeah. And Uncle Pet at 4, other centre. Ronaldo, Donald Brown, Jay Hughes, 8. Fuck. I'm gonna have to go Bromwich at 8. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I have to. Hectic Cheese 9, and I've done what you did. I've got Nelson at 10.
Starting
Starting at 10, just because of the fact, if you're picking it tomorrow, Fisher Harris wouldn't be able to play.
Yeah.
So that's why he's at 10.
I'll do that.
Isaiah Papali'i 11, Kenny at 12. Shit, he is on fire at the moment.
He's playing mean.
Fuck, he is. I reckon it's between him and I'd say Tapani at the moment, the best forwards for New Zealand at the moment.
Yeah. Now Kenny's really started to step up the last few weeks just with his options and things. He's bloody good.
Yeah, he's become more of a ball playing.
Yeah.
Which I think he's
got the skill to do. So.
Exactly, and he's just absorbed that and taken that aboard, and that's what it is. And then Joey Tapani at 13. My 14 is Tamari Martin.
Didn't have him there. Come on, Lenny, you love him. What was I thinking today?
Just I've taken Kieran Foran out, just pure the fact that Tamari Martin is playing probably the best. He's one of the best players in the Broncos at the moment. So,
Man, I was struggling to name a 14.
And obviously
Out of practice.
Jay Hughes can go hooker if need be.
You can slot in there.
Tamari Martin can, but anyone, and then go
Fullback.
So Jared Waerea-Hargreaves at the moment for 15.
Big J.
He's been the rock for the Roosters at the moment.
He can slam a chili bin. Doesn't mind
fuck.
that.
Yeah.
Doesn't mind that
Him and
after a
Sawali,
game.
eh? New chili bins every week for those Jaggers. That's why I had Jeff Bromwich on the bench. That's why I had him. Right, I'm gonna have to whip some of my ass. Brodin Okora and I'll go Ginger Ninja.
You're going to put the ninja in
I'll
there?
put the Ninja.
He's been so solid, bro.
Why don't you check out what's his name? Sharks player, Ueli.
Hamlin Ueli.
He's been playing pretty good.
Ueli.
Yeah, that 8 got me twisted a little bit there,
Yeah.
but otherwise, Fisher Harris would be there instead of.
Then I was
Yeah.
thinking, could Corey Hudaweda play on the bench too?
But the last 2 weeks,
two
weeks he's been average.
He hasn't
And
been as good as those other games. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, is it me up?
Yep.
What I like is me and Sam have got a very similar team. I've gone J Manu at the back. Can't have him anywhere else. Raps on the side. Because he's solid on defence as well. He saved that try.
Reps is mean. He played
Yeah.
mean against Tonga,
Yep.
mean as.
In my centres, I've got Hiku and Dallin.
Why didn't I put Dallin in the centre?
You said that to me like a week ago as well.
No, it was
He said it,
me throwing comment about.
and I was thinking, yeah, actually, that's mean because he's
why
played
don't
there.
you said it?
Anyway, because I was struggling hard for a centre,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that's annoying me.
Mulatalo on the other wing. Obviously, the halves are D Brown and Jay Hughes. I had Fisher Harris as my number 8, but because he probably can't play at the moment, I chucked in Jay Bromwich. Then Brandon Smith for number 9. Tarpenny for number 10. I went Jordan Ricky, even though he got smoked by
Fuck,
Olam.
he got smoked.
Yeah. Olam smokes everyone, but
Yeah. Jordan Ricky 11. And I changed it up last minute. I had Papali'i at 12, but I put K Bromwich there and took out Tohu Harris because he probably doesn't play.
if I had my time again,
Yeah.
I'd drop Tohu out.
And I put Papali'i at 13.
It's hard to drop Tohu out though.
I know,
Yeah,
I just
no.
thought he deserved to be in the team.
I know.
but yeah.
So I got Papali'i at 13, Timothy Martin at 14, Big Nasty at 15, Royce Hunt at 16.
Royce Hunt.
Yeah.
And
man, he's
He's
that's
been
a-
playing solid
Yeah,
footy.
yeah,
That's
yeah. I didn't even think of it.
He's a great. He'll be great on the bench.
Yeah.
In any team like
And
this is.
Nakota at 17. That's the team.
I like that, man. I
Solid team.
like that Royce Hunt option actually.
He's been playing good, and he's like the last few weeks. He's been a couple of tries. He's got the energy about him.
Yeah, no, he's bloody good. Solid as a rock. Jeez, he's bloody as thick as he is tall. Sweet. So that'll roll straight into the Tauta Nico Awards. So who's getting your points this week, lads? Who have we got? We haven't really had an order there, so should we just go the same order as the team? So I'll go first.
Okay.
I gave 3 to Jar Jar Bless. Getting the spready up.
Yep.
Gonna spread him.
Spread it, boy.
3 to Jar Jar Bless. 2 to Dill Brown.
Yep.
And I found it real hard this week. Like, it's always hard. And then 1 to Big Tappers. Big Tapas. Almost, which is, not cool. I was like, oh, but he's got so many points. So I was like going to give it to someone else. But if he deserves the points, give the man the point.
Okay.
Right?
Me
Oh,
or
no.
Sam?
Can I change that to Sean Johnson? No. Oh, no,
Don't do the man dirty, man.
Nah. It wasn't his fault. Whole team
Rude.
played
Rude,
shit.
eh?
Me,
The whole
me.
team played
Me.
shit.
Right. So me, I've gone Dylan Brown 3. I think he was
Billy.
having his halves partner back was
Bro, I
the thing
thought,
that he needed.
Yep.
2 tries in
So
that
good.
second half.
mate,
Yep. And a couple try assists, 3 try assists.
Probably.
3, I think.
try
Yeah.
assist.
But him and
I think he also bought a Big Mac on the field. Changed someone's oil. That was all in the stats. Made
Very
a
nice.
cake. He does all sorts out there.
Sure. What a joker. I've gone 2 Joe Manu over 200 metres again. And did a lot. Try assists, tackle breaks up there again.
Yeah.
So,
He had 11 tackle breaks for 220
Yeah.
metres from memory.
11.
211. Oh, 11
11.
tackle break, yeah.
yeah.
Did anyone even want to tackle that day or what?
Fuck, it was odd to watch, man. Like,
That is excellent. That's like in the modern era of getting pumped like that. Come on. It was like, I'm just glad some other teams got smoked because the Warriors got smoked by the Storm. Everyone's like, oh, they don't.
Yeah, I
even-
know. And
They shouldn't be in
but
the competition.
No, that comment that triggered the fuck out of me when I had to hold my tongue, man, because I was in a I don't give a fuck attitude. And to the guy that said that, look at every other fucking team that's getting smoked as well.
I said that after the Warriors game, eh?
Yeah, after the Warriors game, look at the Tigers, look at Titans, fucking everything like that. You can't have a competition without the lower tier teams,
Yeah.
and that's
Someone
how,
needs to get
how
beat.
it rolls. It's just a small dick syndrome that I fucking hate, and
Yeah.
I wanted to.
Plus, out of anyone, we're the one
Oh.
that deserves the whole. Okay,
The fact that
we've got the excuse.
the no feeder system, no nothing,
Yeah,
no
nothing
support behind us. And that guy had the audacity to say that. Fuck, I just wanted to knock on his door and
The next
do
minute, all
something
these
nasty.
Aussie teams get spanked anyway. So
So, yeah, 11 tackle breaks, 102 post contact meters. Yeah, shit, he was good. He
Yep.
was nearly my 3, but Dylan was more of an impact in that
Yeah.
in the Eels game.
Dylan
And
is really starting to because they went through a little flat period
Yeah.
before Moses.
But-
I think Moses going away was
but
good for
come
Dylan.
next week against the Broncos, do they lose? The most inconsistent team in the competition.
Who fucking knows?
Yeah, and
Get
then
the crystal
and then,
testes out and have a look.
the crystal tester, he's jeepers. And then Taps for 1 point because shit, he's good for the Raiders,
Just
man.
immense, man.
Yep.
Shit, he's good. Shit, he's good.
Well, I can do a points update now because mine are the exact same as yours.
Yeah,
All right,
okay.
there you go. So who's out
Okay,
in front?
Tapani is on 49. Joey Manu on 41.
Old
Um,
Sam's keeping him in the race there.
Papali'i on 31.
He's keeping himself in the race.
No, he is.
Come on.
I almost gave him the 3, and then I was like, Dill Brown.
No, he was close. It was close, but because Dylan Brown got those 2 tries
and the try assist,
it was, I'm not going to be.
Dylan Brown is on.
I'll take that.
33, and then Papali'i on 31. So your first 5: Tapeni, Manu, Dylan Brown, Papali'i, and Fisher Harris.
I do not mind that at all.
He's 8 ahead of.
And how many rounds you got?
2 rounds, because we're going to finish it on round 25, eh?
Oh, yeah, so he's won.
He's confident.
Oh,
you know he could get 9 points and Tapeni can get none, eh?
possibly.
But you're not going to let that happen, are you?
No, I'll keep it fair.
No, you won't.
I'll keep it fair. Hey, should we do what the Deli M's do and not say who we've got late next week? And then we announce, because the week after that, we have to announce the winner and shit.
True.
Got any prizes? You fellas got any prizes we can send this Joker, whoever wins?
Got a hard sock at home, doesn't he?
I reckon you said.
The old cardboard sock, jeez.
I reckon send him that with a Fitzone key tag.
Hey, yeah, we could give him a Fitzone membership.
How about this? Jose Money's my favourite player.
Yes.
He debuted on my birthday.
There you go.
Fuck.
What other thing has he got?
It's birthday.
He's debuted against the Warriors. That always happens.
Yeah, someone else did that against the Warriors.
Do you know who done against the Warriors? Greg Eastwood.
Did
on the wing.
That's
He got
the barrel.
a hat trick on the wing against the Warriors, and I just remember, who is this mouldy fella?
His nickname, Joey.
Oh, sweet. Real inventive.
Oh, whoa.
J Mun.
Yeah, fucking hell.
J Mun or Mun. What were we even talking about?
Oh, fuck knows. Hard socks.
Yeah, I was say his cardboard sock.
They really threw me off. Hard socks. We're doing Tauraneka, so we're going to figure out. I guess we got to figure out what we're going to give him. Maybe we can get a shirt made with the player on it. Wanna send it to them? They might wear it. They might use it instead of their hard sock. Who knows?
Might use their own face.
I like to see the missus wear it. That's what I want to see.
Another advert anyway. So this is brought to you by Fitzone, this podcast. And we sell the great Killcliff drinks. There's plenty of flavours. This isn't my favourite one. It's the lemon lime one. There's quite a few. There's heaps. There's like Gangster Berry.
Oh, there's heaps.
There's one called Tequila Kiwi, which has got Israel Adesanya on it. And him on it. And there's a Joe Rogan tequila one as well.
Fruit Punch Knockout.
Yeah, it's quite a good one.
Ooh.
The Ignite is the other flavour. So you can pick these up. Hey, if you've run out of pre-workout.
I like how Sam went for the Roosters colours one.
Yeah, straight away. Go the Tigers.
It's actually got a fucking eagle on it.
It's got an eagle on it, yeah.
Nah, fucking burn this one.
Hey, do you know what? You could burn it, or you could use it to burn calories.
The calorie burner.
Yeah, but you can pick those up for a bit of afterwards, after a hard sesh, or even you can get the pre-one to get your pump getting jacked before a bloody hit out. All right, so that brings us into
the best bets.
Oh, it is too.
It is best bets.
Money right in the end, who the man though? Pile up the cash, then I do that money dance though. 50K for the beat in the event, son. What's the light when your house is like a mansion? Your money.
Oh. Looked at you like you stopped it, but it wasn't him.
It wasn't me.
It just cuts off.
Okay, my best bet is I'm riding the coattail of the Roosters at the moment. So
you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would, and I'm going to.
You wouldn't, would you?
Roosters 13 plus against the fucking Melbourne Storm.
Oh, that's going to be a good game, man. I'm looking forward to that game.
It's that's going to be. I think that's going to be all of our fizz at the moment.
Yeah.
Have
you got a?
So and the odds are, I think 550 for 13 plus.
What do you got there?
Even Storm 1 to 12 is 310. That's not a bad bet as well. But even, all those bets, Roosters 1 to 12, 350. Roosters 13 plus, 550. Melbourne Storm 13 plus.
You just know it's a close game.
So
those odds are good. And you
exactly,
get value everywhere.
and it's gonna be close. And if it's either gonna go one or two ways, or three ways. Close. Storm's gonna fucking rape the Roosters, or vice versa.
Yeah.
And it's not. Yeah. It's.
I reckon it's the first one. I reckon it's going to be pretty close with how they're both playing.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah.
Looking forward to that.
Yes. Fuck. It's gonna be great.
We go 13 plus the
13
Raiders.
plus 550.
All right, so the next off the rank,
wanna
off
hit
the rank, I'll do that
Kiwi?
Kiwi NRL podcast. What did the bro give us last week?
He gave us Seville.
He got one. He's going for the double, but he got the rock. There's not enough meat on the bones. You can't just throw out a bloody $1.25. So he's gone for the double. That's all right. All right, his best bet this week, Hamole Olakuatu for a pie.
He's pretty good.
He is pretty good.
He's a massive man. If he's not good, he's just big. The big man holds 100% strike rate against the Raiders, 3 out of 3, and is a dangerous weapon running on the short ball close to the line. Is he what? Geez, imagine being a half having that. Just little.
Well, so we're watching that video of Palestina before the game.
Oh.
It's sort of a...
Victor Paliacina. No, he ain't got shit on him.
No, hell no. Head
Atu ain't
back,
got shit on effective
fucking-
I love his
Paliacina.
little-
Knees up.
Jeez. Man, what a weapon he was. Anyway, Manly should find some comfort this weekend, not playing around top 8 side, I think he's supposed to say. And I think this one will be closer than what the bookies think. $3.25 for Manly to win is crazy odds. Anyway,
It is.
so 9 tackle breaks last round against Crown. I look for Hamole to get us back on track with the Kumara. Yeah, so that'd be good. He's just going for the 1 try bet this week. I think he's been
Yes.
close to the doubles.
Yeah, so Manly paying $3.90 for the...
Nice.
For the dub,
Just head to head.
just head to head.
Geez, that's a...
$5.50 at 1 to 12. That's what you'd go for, though, wouldn't you? If you're
Yeah.
picking Manly,
you would.
Yeah.
because you're playing a team that doesn't want to.
I don't know if they will find comfort. Like I said the other week,
Yeah.
I thought they were gone. I just
Yeah.
didn't see enough for that other game. But hey, I might be proven wrong.
Okay. For my bet,
Yes.
Squirrel.
I've gone back to a classic.
Oh, he's gone back to a classic. Manu Vatuvai, first try scorer.
No,
Patrick
Uh-huh.
Herbert.
it was close.
Oh.
Ezra Mam. Anytime.
No, it's Isaiah Lamb.
Fuck you.
Isaiah Lamb anytime.
Ezra Mam. Anytime.
How good was that try the other week?
It was.
Yeah.
It was
He's playing good,
fucking
Ezra. I
Yeah.
mean, bar probably last weekend, but
They have been the Parramatta.
yes, I've got that as an interesting game.
Yes.
Was what will happen. But yes, okay, nice bet.
Thank you. He'll probably be at the $3-4 mark.
And while we're talking about fucking classics, I've got a real classic for you.
Classic me up, boy.
Ice Puppy anytime. He's been a bit quiet lately. Been a bit quiet lately, but the Roosters' each defences were fucking rubbish. So I can see the old short ball coming up again on a little kicky from my cousin.
Bronx or
Bronx or.
Huh?
They're playing the Bronx, bro.
The each defence was rubbish.
Huh?
you said the
Yes,
Roosters?
it's Roosters.
Did I? Sorry. I'm
The
just-
SG defence is definitely rubbish.
Sam got defensive straight off.
Motherfucker.
hey, the Broncos might not have got defensive, but Sam did.
Someone has to in this. In the
Got
NRL.
him.
After last round, someone has to be defensive.
Yes, sorry, because the Warriors, Broncos, who else was shit? They weren't defensive at all. Ice Puppy anytime. I can see my cousin, because I'm actually Lebanese, Mitchell Moses, putting it on the platter for Icy Baby.
Ice.
Ice Puppy. Don't ask me if I've done the song. I haven't had time.
Have you done the song yet?
No. Ice Puppy anytime.
What is cool is that Team Ours are in the same game. We can't do a big multi, but you can do 2-3.
Yes, 2 3-leggers with one or the other.
Yeah, like you can. Yeah,
Okay.
but get on, fill your boots.
I just see, the Broncos each might be a bit shitty. So I think the Eels will watch that, go, okay, we're targeting here. I'm just finding lately they've been going Sean Lane's side a bit more
Is
than
your boy
Ice.
Patrick back again this week?
I don't
Did
know.
he
He
get
got injured.
Coat-hang? Did he get
Yeah, he
Coat-hang?
got smoked.
Was that him? Oh, no,
Yeah.
that was Philip Sammy they got coat hanging
No, it was
by.
Paddy Herbert.
Oh, it
well,
was Paddy.
Yeah.
No. I'm sorry. No, Kerrigan.
Oh,
Oh, Paddy hard carry Kerrigan
Yeah.
for Brisbane.
Yeah, because that's the edge they'll be on. So
Nah. Well,
yeah.
even did he play last weekend?
I don't think so.
I don't think he did. I don't know if he'll be on Ice's edge. Well, that's something to look for. But fuck that.
He got nothing.
Ice Puppy, man. I
Ice.
think he's due another try. He's had a little bit of a drought for a couple of weeks.
Yeah. It's about to rain. Papi Lee.
It's about to rain ice. Anytime.
It's funny, sorry, I'm going back to any bet. You know, I backed Suali 2+, Kumara, and it just didn't even get out to him whatsoever because they were just
straight going through them, mate.
And so Ali was just like, fuck, I could get 12 tries on these fellas at the moment.
He's still done a lot of Ks just going up
Yeah, but
up and back.
Jeez, I just couldn't believe it. Just everything on the just.
Yeah. Yeah, well, hey. Kick.
I'm
Maybe
over,
a kick.
I'm over here, guys.
Maybe a kick. No, we'll just we'll just do a hit up and get a try. How about
Sammy
that?
Walker though, 12 and 12.
Yeah, shit.
What
kicking practice?
Yeah. Fuck, I was
Kicking practice for the lad.
and he was so shit at the start of the year. He had like a 57%, something like that.
But like you said, not many of them were like right out on the edge.
Yeah.
Because the tries weren't really getting
So,
scored.
but some of them were though.
It's like
Yeah, it
Milford
just
missed
wasn't
heaps
the
out on
player.
the edge in the weekend.
Yeah, I know. And that was the difference.
The MILF.
He lost four in a row, eh?
Yeah, I think they lost
Yeah, 24.
Did he miss 3 in a row?
No,
four in a row because
my God.
And he got one.
both their wingers got 2 each on the first 4 tries or something.
Now, Dom Young, he's English, isn't he?
Yeah.
Jamaican.
Oh,
But
he's going to play for Jamaica.
He's coming from Jamaica.
Oh, is it? I thought they said he was playing for England.
Nah, Jamaica.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Because who else? But who
Because
else
it-
do
I thought they
England
talked
have?
Because
about it in the game he was playing for England.
No,
I must have
because
misheard it.
they're talking about it because in England he'll be a poster boy for Jamaica.
Oh, is that what they're talking about?
Yeah. So
I'm pretty sure he qualifies to play for England as well, though, eh? Because English. But that's a test at tier 1, tier
yeah, exactly.
2 thing again, so he can play for both. All right, sweet. So that was the best bet segment. All right. On to the next segment. The Big Fizzy. Big Fizzy Pop.
The Big Fizzy. Wow.
The Fizzeha.
There's a few games I'm excited for this weekend. Not that I'll be able to get to watch any, probably.
Yes.
Why?
I fly out Friday.
Oh, that's right, you do.
Yeah.
Oh, do they
I'm
not have Sky down in Queenstown?
No, I'm gonna make room to watch the Warriors game.
That's probably
And
the one.
hopefully-
That's probably, like,
and
no
hopefully-
offense to the boys, but that's probably the one you want to miss. Why are we playing the Panthers again? This is a fucking stitch up.
Well, that's the game I'm excited for. Bring on the Wars.
So Waz are paying $13 for the win.
Just head to head, bro.
13 plus $67.
get
on!
on.
What the fuck?
You cannot go wrong.
1
That's
to
a lot
12,
of money.
15.
That's a
So
lot of money for like.
They will play their second stringers too, I reckon.
Mm.
They will play their second
They'll
stringers.
rest some
The thing
players.
is-
You could get on that now, and then the team list comes out tomorrow. You get on that
Yeah,
now.
The Wires can still do it. They haven't done it as of late, but they're the team that does these upsets.
If they were playing at home, I'd be all over that. If they were playing back at Mount Smart, the Fortress,
$67. 13 plus.
What's head to head?
Oh, $1.02 and 13.
$13 just to.
Man, I'm
head
just going to put 5 on each. You can't go wrong. I've even got it. Wars versus Penrith. Wars win. Wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Obviously, Storm v Roosters, but I'll let Sam touch on that.
Yep.
And Bronx versus Parramatta. I reckon it'll be a good game.
I've got that written down
Because
too.
Bronx need to step up.
The
Parramatta
Broncos
need to be
bounce back.
consistent.
The Broncos bounce back.
Yeah. Parramatta needs to keep their, just keep playing.
Can Eels go back to back, or 3 on the trot,
Yeah.
or are they gonna gallop past the post?
And interested to see what the Raiders do because
Yeah, for sure.
Raiders,
Sure.
Yeah,
they got the easy run in, but they were asleep that first half
That's almost a sign of that you've got the easy run home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
where they kind
Sure.
of need the points as well.
So just winning like that, they might go, fuck, okay, boys, man, we got to come out the gates hissing.
But then they still only do a 50% game.
They still got that in, mate. They'll play only one half.
Yeah, fuck.
Because
Which is a bit worrying going into
when they
finals.
when it went into half time and I had is it Jaden Briley?
Yep.
He got my any time.
Yep.
I was like, yo. I felt like he was the hardest, so I got him out of the way
Yeah,
first.
he was a hard one, yeah. He would have
And
been.
then that second half I was like, I'm still confident Raiders will get up because I've been asleep this first half. And then Tuimoko didn't get it. What
Chris.
he did.
What was his name? Chris, something Chris.
Yeah, something Chris, whatever his name is. And then Wyden, shout out to you for that awesome try set up by your forwards.
Man, that must have sucked, eh? 'Cause I've checked that tribe app so many times, and like when I've got my bet, I'm like, yeah, mother.
I've done that. And I was like, yo, and I was like,
Wake up in the morning, check it. Yeah, boy.
man, I'm gonna buy all this shit down when I'm in Queenstown.
And
Oh, it was a shit feeling, but hey, I didn't abuse tribe and
yeah, exactly.
and threaten their
Exactly.
life.
No,
Exactly.
you're not a piece of dog. You're not a, what did Ricky say at the time? You're not a
You're
weak dog.
You're weak dog shit or weak
Wet dog is. Oh yeah.
Weak-
Weak
Oh.
dog or something. Anyway, Ricky, what Ricky said.
Fuck, that was funny.
Like, it was bad, but man, that was great.
Those words.
Was it weak dog something? It was weak dog, wasn't it?
Yeah,
weak
a
dog.
weak
Weak
dog.
gutted dog.
Weak gutted dog. He's got it. He's got it.
He was a
team.
weak gutted dog when he was a kid.
He's a weak
and he's-
gutted dog now.
It's like, bro, you're talking about a 12-year-old.
It's funny. It's funny it happened 3 weeks ago, and we've forgotten about it already.
Because there's always something happening.
Yeah.
See James Tarmo getting bloody.
Yeah, shit, yeah.
Oh, what about Karen?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
because he said
yeah.
it too. Yeah.
He didn't.
It always happens to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, fucking hell. And it was so clear because he was so close to the ref. And I was like, man. And it's like, whoop. And then they got an extra 10.
I love it though. Fuck, I love it. It just shows that they're playing for passion and they're
yeah.
playing for.
He got
cause.
hard done by. Did you see
Yeah,
that?
no, it does. But
He's
James,
got to get out of there.
yeah, James Tarmo was one though. It was so out of character for him. So
Yeah.
I think he's just been
yeah.
sick of losing all year.
yeah,
Just-
and
it got to
he
him.
has actually been alright. And
It got to
Clarkey
him.
put up, he reckons he should only get a 1 week ban for his career. That how good he's been in his career. Like
absolutely,
like
yeah,
he hasn't
that's
been
what I
he hasn't
read
been
as
a dog for his
Yeah.
career.
No,
He's never been like a grub of a player. Like he's a nice like
like he's a weak gutted dog for turning his back on New Zealand. But
Yeah.
apart from that,
yeah.
nah, he's not a weak gutted dog.
That'll be
We get it.
interesting to see what he gets.
Anyway, my fizz for this week is Seagulls. Roosters definitely Storm. Fuck, how can anyone go past that game?
Bro,
That
how
is
can you
that
go
is-
past it?
That is this.
Oh,
Yeah,
Do you-
I knew you were going to say it though.
yeah,
so.
yeah.
Do you reckon high or low scoring game?
Oh,
Because they both
I reckon it'll be like 24-20
they
either
both
way.
scored high on this round.
Yeah.
Are they all going to go hard on defence?
Yeah, so it's
Maybe.
interesting because that edge with let's say Manu and Papua New Guinea King,
Yeah.
it's that's fuck that itself's going to be a battle. That's going to shut them down, and it's
Yeah.
all about what happens on the outside
the
of
other
that
side.
or the inside of them.
Yep.
So I can see caliber of Joe Manu can deflect off a player like that, and he can change up his game where the Papua New Guinea King he literally has only got one sort of game, and it's up to Puku, fucking and do what he can do and shoots up at the line. Roosters, Sam Walker will see that. He will see that and he'll and lob it over top. Swiley on the outside.
Or kick behind.
Tedesco on the inside. It's so awesome to see what the sixes and sevens do, especially with two completely polar opposite sixes and sevens.
Yeah.
And it's going to be
What day is that game? You got it?
Saturday.
On Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Damn it. No, you can always make time, bro. And that's it's. I think that sets up the top 8 and who is actually going to win this competition. I think because Panthers, yes, they are still the top tier,
Minor prems.
and Sharkies are there. I think they're the ones under the radar. But I'm poo-pooing the Rabbitohs now because they lost without Cleary and
Yeah, I thought obviously that was my bet. I just thought that the way they played, but they didn't have it in them to bloody do it. But
and that's
No.
now it comes down to Roosters, Storm, Sharks, Panthers. Now I think that's
You reckon Cowboys are in there?
Cowboys. I don't think they have the X factor compared to those 4 teams.
should I still have the Cowboys in there?
I think I would too.
But
It's a hard one,
everyone else, but come Broncos, Raiders. It's either one of those two
Yep.
in the top 8. Rabbitohs, I think this depends if they win or lose. So it's and Roosters for and against is pretty good. So I think that's what
because of the
So
weekend.
they've gone to $11 now to win the whole thing, eh? What did I get them at?
26? 20 or something?
What did I get them at?
Surely 20 something. They were paying quite a bit at the time. We said like that's crazy. Like they shouldn't be paying that.
Do you know what the
Oh
best?
no, I got them at 11s as well.
Oh.
I saw the 11s in as well.
Yeah.
Do you know the best thing about them beating Tigers by 72? It was more than what the Warriors got beaten by.
Everyone forgot about the Warriors at the start. I'm like, oh my gosh, they're getting pumped.
That was the first. That's the highest score against the Tigers team too.
Yeah, see, it's
What
not
the
great.
maddest thing about the Warriors game was that first half there wasn't much in, like it was a
Nah,
good
there
game
wasn't. It
and there
wasn't
wasn't
tight.
like it was real tight and then all of a sudden like
This went.
poor Dallin got like twitching on the field because he got knocked out. It was
Oh
nasty.
yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, I forgot about that too. Shit.
Yeah.
That was bad. And he came back like 2 weeks later, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I found even crazier.
Yeah, that's bad.
Hey,
But-
he's still got a hiss about him.
Yeah, shit.
Still hissing.
But
That
yeah,
mum
that,
of
so
our
that's my fizz because I'm a fucking fizzing Roosters motherfucking supporter.
I reckon the top 6 right now, I think that's pretty straightforward. I can't really see anyone else pushing any of those. The one anomaly is the Eels. Like,
Yeah,
I think can they stitch a few games together and all of a sudden be consistent? I don't know. I don't know, but I'm sure they'll
would
be
think so,
the
because-
scary team to play.
they would be.
Because I bet the
You just don't know what
Panthers
the fuck.
twice.
You just don't know what the fuck's going to happen. It's like when the Warriors used to make the 8. Everyone was still scared to play them because they're like,
Shit, Storm were going to $5. Panthers 210. Yeah, the Cowboys at 11s. Yeah, Sharks 8s. It's top 6 I think is a team from there.
I can't. People have still got Panthers like outright winners easy. And
Yeah.
so I just don't
They're
see
paying
that.
$2. They're paying $2.
But the thing is, I don't think they're hot shot favourites though.
I don't. Yeah, I think they should. If Cleary and Luai are back, I think they should be like one of the favourites. I don't think they should be $2 something.
They're just straight $2.
Yeah,
Double your money. That's it.
yeah.
But then again,
Man.
it's like once they have their full contingent, like they were pretty fucking good.
If they come off that first round of what is it, promotion relegation,
Yeah.
however they do it, they could come against a strong team, in that bottom 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, and
The main thing is for those top 4 teams is you want to stay at least in the 4 because you get that second throw of the dice.
I think anyone who has the Broncos and Raiders in their game, I think they can be quite comfortable of an outcome. So, but
then in saying that, both
Funny.
of them can be a
prick
can
to
turn
play.
it on. Yeah, so I'm guessing
I
anyone,
would almost like to see the Raiders slip into the top 8. Just because when they're on, I like the footy they play.
yeah. Broncos are mean though when they play well.
Yeah, I know it's hard.
So are the Rabbitohs like when they're
it's exciting, man.
Yeah.
Shit, you got team 40, 34, two rounds to go. The 4 and 8 can change just like that.
which is a big difference. The Storm we wanted to hold that 4th, get that second op.
Yeah. Just bring on the Sharks winning the comp.
You reckon the Sharks will do it?
Yep.
I think they can.
I think they could, but they're not probably. I think third choice for them is probably where I'd have them. I think I'd have this. But then the Storm were a little bit soft in periods in this game, but then they didn't have a lead. But yeah, it's fucking hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard. You're going to put your balls on the line. Who's going to win?
Imagine being a bookie.
It's be tough. You'd go Roosters, obviously.
The Brian the Cindo's a bookie. Cheers, Cindo. He's a bookie, and it's pretty hectic.
Yeah, you'd have all the spreadsheets out. Saying it now so we can come back and make a cool little reel of like the finals. Who's in the final? The 2 teams, and who wins?
I'm going to go. I reckon there's going to be an upset.
Hooey.
Or a couple upsets. I want to see a Sharks-Cowboys final.
Oh, that's juicy.
Just
Juicy take. And who wins that battle?
Sharks.
Sharks to win it, then play Cowboys in the final.
Yep.
Oh,
Just 'cause
they'll wear the black bands. For
Mainly
Paul Green
because
too.
I don't want to. I don't want to see
Bit of a fairy tale.
Storm in there.
Oh,
Just because they've always been around there. And Penrith, I reckon they could get upset and lose because at this point almost too cocky. They go into it and then
it can't be too cocky though because they've been okay lately, but not that great.
Yeah.
But then again, they done that last year too, where they just beat shitty teams.
Yeah.
And you're
Yeah.
thinking, oh fuck, the Panthers and all that, then they'll still beat the good teams. You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So Sharks Cowboys.
Okay.
Sammy, who's your 2 teams in the final? Who's winning it?
Well, everyone already knows one of mine. It's just
Panthers.
Roosters obviously, and
Who are they playing, mate?
Yeah, I want to say Storm because I want that rivalry of the Storm. So in the last 10 years, there's only been 3 premiers: Storm, Roosters, and Penrith. And I think the Roosters Storm in a premier in the final, I think that just sets up a season of that finishes a season of the highest of highs. Even Panthers replacing the Storm, one of those 3 teams. I just think it's just the form teams are playing in finals, and that's for me Roosters, Storm, and Panthers. So, but Roosters win, even with my head off.
Yep. Sweet.
So,
V Storm, did you say?
yeah, v Storm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to go something a bit random. But it depends how the order turns out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how.
But let's say
Top two.
put that aside.
Those two play each other. Those two play each other. Those two
As
play
they
each other. That team play that one. That one play. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Storm.
let's say the Storm maybe drop down and then something goes up. No, Eels will drop down. So I'm gonna go. Oh, how's that gonna? That'll be quite a few things to line up. But I like to keep it fucking saucy. I'm gonna go
Saucy.
Eels versus the Storm in the final. Woo! And the Eels won. There you go.
Oh, I don't know what I want. I hate more.
There you go.
Queen Gutho getting something.
And I'll tell you now, game's on the line. And who scores? Oh,
Papali.
none other than Ice Puppy, man.
Should we make this interesting? If
Oh,
Queen Gutho
Yeah.
wins the premiership with the final try, I'll do one of my things nude.
With what? He has to get the last try.
He has to get the last try.
Oh, yeah, so I'll take
Wait,
that.
last try or winning try? Like, does
To
he
win?
get the
No,
try?
just the last try.
The last
Like,
try.
what if they win him by a bit and he still gets the last try?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
What if he gets the second to last try?
Well, it's fucking not the last try.
Just the pants off?
I'll get my nipples out if you want.
I guess I'll get shirt off.
Man, I want Parramatta.
I can wear the hard sock if you want me to.
Now, look, it's probably a bit of a crazy take, but if they can get their shit together, could possibly happen. And I think the Storm are on a run, but fuck, any of those teams could be there. But that's I'm going to go a bit funky with it. Like,
That's why.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
I could go with my head and just say, if I'm going 100% with my head, I could say Panthers versus Roosters.
Well, let's have a.
But I thought it'd be that'd be quite funky if it's like the Storm versus the Eels. It'd be a good little story.
What odds do you want, bro? I'm already there.
Oh, well, Cronulla $7 to win. I might as well get on. And Cowboys 10s.
What are the Eels paying?
19s.
My para. My para. Well, there you go.
Roosters has just gone down to 10.
Yeah. 10s. Penrith 2. Melbourne Storm 457.
2 even.
And Raiders 100. Oh, actually, the odds are like a good odds to reach the grand final is always.
Yeah,
good
that's
ones.
always a good
Oh,
one. Too.
yeah.
So, Parramatta 11.50. Cronulla only 300. Oh, $3. Only 300.
So fuck, I'll take that bet.
But Raiders 83. Imagine if they got the
So
run.
that's all right, eh?
Got the run. Just $5 on that.
Fuck, you've seen it. It's not like it hasn't happened before.
Yeah.
Teams get on a run and then all of a sudden they got their tails up. Boom. Grand final.
Oh,
Look at the Warriors when they made that final. They weren't supposed to win any of the finals games. Bet the Storm.
man, Warriors are paying $34 to get the wooden spoon. We're still just in the running.
Yeah, but 2 games to go. It's all about for and against.
One at home
Yeah.
against the Titans.
Yeah.
But we've got a lot against.
Yeah. So does every other team.
So is every other team that's got the wooden spoon.
Yeah. Luckily, Tigers got pumped in the weekend.
Yeah, that's sort of.
So that's literally the Titans versus
It,
Warriors
it
at
almost-
home. That
it-
could like decide the spoon.
it almost come down. Or Tigers are on the bottom at the
They're all
moment.
pretty even.
Oh, Knights are there too.
Yeah, Knights are there.
What's the points? 22. What?
Yeah. No, yeah.
Well, that's
Four,
played.
no, 14,
I was gonna
14,
say,
10, 10.
How the fuck do we have all the same points as them?
So as long as Titans
Well, they
or
can't.
West Tigers lose, we're good.
Yeah.
The Warriors are fine.
And who have they got?
The Wars, we got Penrith.
No,
which-
no. The other two. Let's bring up Tribe. Because it's trustworthy.
Tigers play Dragons, Titans play Knights. So
Oh, that's right.
yeah, it's the bottom feeders playing each other. But apart from Warriors. So yeah.
Mint.
Sweet.
Yeah, so Knights and Titans will be a classic game because one of them will get up.
Yeah.
Or imagine if they got a draw. A legit draw and got 1 point each.
Yeah, that'd be sweet for us, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right, so yeah, that's another episode done and doosted.
Doosted.
Kiwi NRL podcast. Thanks for joining us. Shout out to sponsors FitZone. Yeah, we'll see you next time. Oh, you still got that betting voucher we got?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We had our monthly catch up about the podcast, and we put a few bets on, and we got the voucher up to $150,
160.
60.
Yep.
How good! So that's live. Just what y'all should know.
And yeah, that's live. And then what we carried on, I bet on the roughest dog in the field and it won.
Yeah.
At
So we ended up
21s.
with another. So we have that. voucher, but then we ended up what 160 or something on our own. We started our own voucher again.
Oh, I see how it is. I forgot on the guy on the side.
Hey, you had to leave.
You had to leave.
We put our voucher aside.
Yeah, but I didn't care if you bet on that voucher.
No.
Would you have cared if we got it down to 50?
I didn't give a fuck.
Oh, next time we'll use it all.
Oh, yeah, I see. I remember how it is, eh?
And then we split that and then put it out.
Hey,
I'm just a guy that can't win a bet, so you just don't even include me anymore.
Well, you know.
You didn't get any.
Well, you got one. How much did you get on our voucher? You. The threesome on the menage.
Me?
Yeah.
I got a couple. I got that, was it Kate?
You got none.
Oh, no, Linda.
Oh, Linda. No, you got Linda.
Linda.
And I got a doggy.
got two.
I got a doggy.
You may have got two.
Fuck, I've got nothing.
Anyway, yeah, we'll see you next week. Go Parramatta.
Go the Roosters.
And go Ezra Mam.
Go Isaiah Lamb. Go Ice Puppy, baby.
Ram, ram.
We're back. Come on, Ice. Ice it.
You know what it
good
takes,
call.
and you're ready today to take them all on.
Take him on.
You got the measure of your man, and you know that you can go all the way. Give it to him. Yeah, give him a
Outro.
taste.
Give him a taste of penis.
Give him a taste of
Penis.
penis. Show him you're the best. Give him